10,000 years, everyone we know, every generation after them, will be gone by the time we arrive.
But we'll be at the Almagest system, colonizing across the stars, expanding humanity, building everyone's future.
We're the part of the final wave, Miro. Lost to leave, and not knowing what we are walking into.
We will face whatever comes together. The first wave of ships, the Napier, the Shanong, they laid the foundation. We will complete their legacy. We left Earth in 2093. Over 1,000 years into our journey, and the first time waking up to refuel felt like a short nap. Yvonne and I wake at each of the 10 refueling stops, harvesting Perez particles deposited from dying stars, programming the warp drive's next jump, and then going back to sleep until the next one. Everyone else is sleeping and dreaming of the Almagest system, our destination. Past the halfway mark, and the warp drive is as perfect as the day it was installed. We are on track to arrive exactly when we are supposed to.
I don't know. I have this feeling in my stomach that there's something waiting for us in the darkness.
I hope you're wrong, Yvonne.
There it is, Delphos, and Almagest shining in the distance.
I'm picking up something.
They're heading right for us.
We can't evade it. Brace for impact.
Damn, I knew it. We need to abandon ship.
Not an option. Some of them didn't make it.
You tried to save the ship, and look what it cost me.
43 cryopods breached. The rest are stable, but the ship is busted.
So we're dead?
No, Verger is in range of the escape pods. I can make planetfall, find resources, and help.
You mean leave me here, alone, in a crashed ship?
You are too injured to make the trip. The colonists need someone here to monitor them and keep things stable.
This is your fault. We could have made it out just fine if we'd left when I said so.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Go be the hero. Again.
I'll be as quick as I can, promise.
Whatever.
Hello and welcome to Space Engineers 2, an exciting first time to play on the channel, and what an awesome intro that was. Good job, Keen. I really enjoyed it. Now, honestly, this isn't my first time playing through the Space Engineers 2. I played a little bit earlier. I haven't finished it. I did the first 3 or 4 missions, but that's what we're doing. Now, on top of this, this is also the first episode on a new challenge that I'm doing, personally, so we're at 500 and something subscribers. I think we're at 502 right now. And my goal this year is to try and hit 1,000. Now to do that, I need to upload more. So to get into the habit of uploading more, for the next 90 days, I'm going to upload every day And if we hit the 1,000 subscribers by the end of the 90 days, which is currently, I believe, the 26th of April, is 90 days from now. 25th. The 25th of April, I just looked. So it's the 25th of April, starting the 26th of January, which today is for me. And originally I was going to be releasing this episode at 3 o'clock today, but it's 7 minutes to 2. And I doubt I'm going to have this filmed and edited in an hour and 7 minutes. So this one might be a little late today. But the rest we'll hopefully have filmed tomorrow's episode also today. And we'll start. But if we do hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to stream for 5 days straight on YouTube in 8-hour segments because of YouTube's 12-hour max live stream policy for leaving it up. So we'll do 3 sessions of 8 hours a day, every day, for 5 days. Plus, there will be extra rewards of additional content and live streams throughout the 90 days if we hit 1,000 subscribers early. Also, for every subscriber above 90 days, we will add an additional day. Not directly. So, right now, it's every 90 days. I'll explain that later. But essentially, every 10 subscribers is an additional day. So if we hit 110, I'm going to round, so it's from 105 to 115. But we'll work that all out later. I do actually have exactly how I'm going to do it done already. But that's getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let's first get into this. Now, I have completed this part before, as mentioned.
Yvonne, I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
He's a little salty, I think. Which is fair, I would be too. But I do enjoy the story. Ooh. I enjoy the character dynamics, but we'll see how this goes. Yay, and we're at the ship. And we now have to excavate our way in here. What I have learned is that you don't actually have to excavate anything. The cave is...
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it.
All the holes are big enough to fit it. I'm trying very carefully not to speak over the characters talking because I don't want to block the story. For anybody who hasn't heard it on one of the other channels that did this earlier. Like even this hole, it seems small enough, but if you crouch it, you just fit. So what do we need to get? We need to grab 920 kg of iron ore, 100 kg of nickel ore, and 80 kg of silicon ore. So we'll start with the nickel since it's right here, and we'll grind.
Good news. The drill still works. I've detected multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I keep forgetting that they keep talking pretty much the whole way. I do like the new auto pick for the... It makes life quite a lot easier. And the fact that it tells you how many kilograms. Hey, here we go. And I like the auto light, which you can see in the bottom right. It's got the light with the A symbol on for auto. And I do like the auto lights. It makes life actually really easy. Oh. Locate ore deposits and mine them with your left click, yep. And open your inventory to see the resources with tab. There they are. And there's build, which if you go blocks, you can... It's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. There we go. Get a lot of iron. It's like 150 right there. We need at least 920 though. So... That wasn't as much. I think I need to mine. There we go. Closer. Oh, that was 400 at once. That was quite a lot, actually. Now I need to get to lead. Oh yeah, I forgot they added lead. Is there a way to get up there without jetpacked? Let's find out. Go along here. No, I don't think there is. I just thought I'd check, because last time I just did the jetpack up. but was intrigued on whether there was just a way up there without using it. But the answer is no, apparently. I suppose there's a little hole here, but I don't think you can walk up that. Oh, there's just loose silicon. I didn't notice this last time. It's not a lot, it's just a kilogram each, but that's kind of fun. And there we go. Apparently I'm not mining the silicon anymore, I've gone too far away from it. My bad. There we go, we now got enough silicon. Press 2 to grab the welder. And we go fix the ship. Got R, which switches to component mode or raw mode, which is kind of fun. I'll show you more about that once we get there. Ah. Stupid piece of... There we go. So we're on ore mode currently, and it shows you how much ore it is because we do this a little bit. Oh, no, we happen to hit exactly enough. It auto create your inventory, auto makes certain items. But if I hit R, that turns it into components mode, which shows you what components you need as well. Which is kind of cool. And actually just really helpful for collecting resources if you're not entirely sure exactly what you need and you don't have all the parts memorized properly. There we go. We made it. There we go. So there's the construction stages. New blocks begin as holograms. Weld them to add construction materials until they are complete. So our next step is to reach the next outpost, which is more than doable.
So, what's the plan?
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
Alright, I was going to spin, but I thought I would talk about the controls of this a bit more. So the turn, I like the new turn. You've got the big circle there, which shows you where the dot, and it actually, which is nicer than SE1, because in SE1 it would just move and you'd move as slowly as the thing, but being able to move how you need to and then the ship just auto catches up, I'm not sure if it's really good for fighters, I feel, once they add them, because then you know where you're aiming and where you're trying to aim it. Makes, like, you know, that's cool. I can see pros and cons on it, but I think overall it's good. And then we've got the same controls as before: up and down, the C, up space, Q and E roll, WASD for standard movement. If you're not playing on PC, I assume the controls are also very similar to what they are on, used to be on SE1, but I haven't actually looked into it, and I can't quite remember what the controls are because I don't play on that. I did when I was doing the series. Speaking of series that I did, I was editing a series that I filmed, decided to update the computer, double check to make sure I had all the recordings available for the series, just to make sure I didn't accidentally lose them. And then I reformatted it and forgot to save the worlds. So all the worlds it did, gone. Which is fine because I over-edit and spent 6 months editing for it beforehand. But anyway, let's get to our next outpost. I was expecting a conversation there, actually. But we're good. Okay. So we've got conveyor line. Oh, block repairs. With your welder equipped, approach a block to view the materials required to build it. Press R to toggle between raw components and... Yep, we did that earlier. Apparently this is when I should have talked about it. So we have a little bit of resources left, but as it says up on top, repair the conveyor line in the testing facility. Equip your drill with 1. and find nearby ores. Now, I believe we just need iron for this. Yeah, because these are all... So it's just the iron we need for the conveyors. So we'll go ahead and grab some iron. And there's some iron. There's some iron over there and some iron down here. I will go to this iron. It is underground. That plant is solid. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Anyway. We'll come down here. And this is probably close enough. We'll right click now to just dig massive chunks out of the dirt. Can we see the iron yet? Nope. Oh, there we go. Now we're at iron. Krauts. Maybe that works just as well as it used to. Two kilograms of iron's probably enough. The hole's not quite exactly straight, but it's good enough. There we go. And we'll fly back up, because currently in the game, unless you're doing the boost thing, I haven't seen the hydrogen tank empty. So we'll finish up these with the ones that are in hologram form. I do like the little conveyor, yeah, like that one, which is kind of fun. It's an interesting way to do it. I'm assuming functionally it doesn't actually matter, but it is cool to see. Honestly, we're flying through this. I suppose last time I was a lot more distracted by learning everything.
Update. I just finished fixing something, and I've got a new location to check out.
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
Okay, as it says, drilling voxels. Environmental terrain is fully destructible. Use your drill to remove voxel and uncover the ores beneath the surface. I do like the new ore range. So we press Y to turn on. It's not actually connected to the ground, so we'll fly up and we'll fly with our new up to 300 meters per second speed limits, which is fun. We're already traveling faster than we could in the original game. And the game's struggling to load because of it. There we go, now it's back to game. There's sometimes loading issues when things load in. Oh, there we go. But for the most part, it's okay. But I'm not concerned at all. I need to get a new chair. Oh wow, the sound of the game's capping out. I apologize, I did not realize that that's coming through so loud. Oh, overshot. By quite a bit. Oh, I overshot like a kilometer. Alright, hang on, before we move on, I'm going to lower the game volume a bit. Is that good? There we go. Still loud, but not blowing your ears off, hopefully. Should have double checked that before recording. My bad. Well, the mic's doing fine, and hopefully we slow down in time. We do indeed. So now we get our hydrogen ship. So we're one more stop away from where I finished.
Yes, I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally. This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
I like the name. We have to go investigate the ship first. Which really just means walking up to the little point that says investigate. And then learning there's a mining camp up there and hopping in this ship to go and get it. It's nice that they give you a new grasshopper at every single location, just in case. But yeah. So I finished this campaign at the point where once you fix the ship there that we're currently about to go and fix. And I'll explain why at the time. Well, there's two reasons. One, I wanted to do it for this, for you guys. For the video. Because it's nice to see the actual reaction, rather than just me jumping right in. There we go. There are all the ores. We made it. And we get given a list of ores we get. So we'll start with iron, because it's at the top of the list. We need 2.235 kilograms. So we'll start burning here. We got 700, or is that just in total? I think that's in total. I think it counts everything all at once. If you mine it quick enough anyway. We need 200 more. 100 more. 40-ish more. Oh. We went too far, that's why we ran out of iron. There we go, that's enough iron. Next is the nickel. I thought I'd check that off. Did I get enough? Yeah, 2, 3, yeah. There's the nickel. Almost enough, there's enough. Next is silicon, which is over here. I do like the new design for the miner. It does look really cool. Oh, we got way more than we needed. We only needed 15 for the silicon. Now we need to go up there and get the cobalt. Come here, cobalt. Oh, it's not in this room. This is just the iron. This must be another way to get round to the cobalt. But I don't... Oh, do I have to drill through this hole? I think I might have to drill through this hole. There it is. There we go. I like this little light design. That's pretty clever. What is this made of? Those are... It's 2 batteries, I think. And then a light armor cube. And some slopes, and then the light. That's actually pretty clever design for a mine shaft. I like that. There we go, that's enough resources. Now we head back to the ship and finish the ship. Let me move back to this. Then there's one more submission here before we move to the next location, which is where I ended my previous campaign. See, like the auto lights. So now if I go that and click alt, you can see the lights aren't on. That's cool. And we press Y, and we fly back to the ship. Being careful to dodge the big bulb thing that's over the top of it. I am intrigued to see how much of this like lower ground down there is actually going to be covered in water. Once they do add water, I do actually have a video idea planned where I try to drain at least a section of the ocean by building dams and then seeing if I can pump all the water up. I don't know if it's going to be actually possible, but you can fill up rooms in the ships with water, so in theory you should be able to build a ship to do so. But that's going to be part of the episode. So I guess we'll find out. Whoop, that landing didn't go as smoothly as I thought it would. But that should be fun. I don't know when that's coming out though, because I'm not entirely sure when that update's coming out. They're still mostly working on the water. And I don't know how possible it is. It might take forever to build a dam that large. There we go. And
the ship's ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice.
There's the
I'm
ice.
heading to the mountains to collect some.
We'll collect the not tipped over. Actually, no, we'll go with the flipped over ship. We'll see how that goes. We'll press Y, rotate, and fly. Hey, it went surprisingly well. Let us fly all the way over to the ice. Actually, there is something else. If I press C to go down, it caps you at the same speed that the jetpacks are capped at, I think. I was doing that earlier. It's just 20, right? Caps out at 20 meters per second. Oh, nope, it is going faster. But, nope, it clearly just takes a bit, and I just didn't notice. Maybe it is capped, and it's just higher than that. But I'm going to assume I just wasn't going, didn't do it long enough, and I just assumed it was capped, because That was silly. Oh, I wasn't almost convinced I was about to crash into that. I should probably stop dropping them like that. There we go, there's the lights. We're coming on for a sec. Confused. There we go. It wants me to collect 2k of ice and load it into the cargo container. So we'll grab 2k of ice quickly. We're at 136. It does add up if you do it fast enough. That's interesting. I didn't notice that previously, but that's fun. I wonder what the largest number you could get to at a large enough ore vein. That'd be fun to see. There we go, that's 2k. Take the little bit of extra that dropped for whatever reason. I don't know why that one didn't just go straight into the backpack.
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
Ooh, I wonder what the mystery is. I wonder if we find out in this campaign. My other question is, after the campaign, can you keep just playing the survival mode, or do you have to end it there? Because I haven't looked. I didn't watch anybody else do this actually yet. You know, it's been a bit. Yeah, okay, so this is where I got to. And I'll explain why in a sec. So we fly up, and I forgot how much the hydrogen engines just like accelerate in this. It's actually pretty cool. So if we go down, we hit locate shipwreck.
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
I do wish the gravity thing was still here so you could see how you were aligned to the gravity. But anyway, the reason why I stopped here, other than wanting to film it for everybody, is I parked the ship on top of this part of the ship where I point is there. But once you go in the ship, there's a part where you have to grind through, and that drops the front of the ship onto the floor there, down there. And with this parked on top of it, it fell with it and broke. So I couldn't actually carry on the mission. So I would have had to have restarted anyway. Which is very entertaining because it's just exactly the type of thing that I would do wrong anyway. Do we have landing gear on this thing to lock? There we go. Make sure we're not wasting fuel. We'll turn off the ship and we will fly over here, and this time, because I know it's going to fall, I will turn around and film it. So you have to cut through this because there's no actual way around it. So you grind. And then as you walk forward, that front part then does that. And when the ship on top of the front part like that, and when it flips upside down, big explosion. It doesn't sound as cool because last time there was a big boom and I didn't know it was going to happen. But still. There we go. The fun lore of how I mess up. Come on, lights, turn on. We made it. Oh, we have to grind through more. I must say, in some ways, I completely understand Yvonne's annoyance. He's upstairs, well, upstairs. He's up in space with this really annoying trying to manage this crashed ship, and the person supposedly helping you is just running around on the planet without...
I just downloaded a waypoint, Valation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Here we go. So now I have not played from this point onwards. I have no idea what's about to happen. I don't even know what to expect. But it's been 15 minutes since we left the mountain point. Which is probably in that direction if I remember correctly. And I have feelings the next time we're going to be in this world once they add water, that all of that's going to be water. I don't know, but that seems about right. There we go. There we go, we've landed. Oh wow, okay. So we have to get more fuel and then take off from Valkyrie Station when we think we're ready. This is called the sledge. We have power, but we don't really have ice. So we'll hop into one of the grasshoppers, turn it on. Fly our way back to the ice mine, which is somewhere over here. I think that's the ledge of it there. So I have yet to do this part, so this is interesting. So my plan is to fill this ship up entirely with ice, and then fill with it, then take plus a full inventory worth of ice. Nope. There's extra ice there. So we'll wait until our inventory's full. We'll go empty it a couple of times. And we'll cut back to when I'm done that. Okay, and we're almost. Oh, almost. Come on, 97, 98, 100. There we go. Okay. So the grasshopper's full, and my inventory is full as well. Hopefully this isn't too heavy for the grasshopper to fly with. We are at 18k worth of fuel. Ah, that's where it is. I couldn't remember there for a second, but I'm glad I spotted that, otherwise I would have been flying the wrong way. So good, it does hold. Just about. Actually, this is quite fun to fly. You can actually like really feel the weight when you're flying now. That's actually really cool. We're not just going to randomly power off this time though, because honestly, I don't really trust the weight mechanism to not just cross. So we drop the 2k in, and then fly back, grab
Inventory full.
Yep, thank you. 8k worth of hydrogen. There's 4.
Inventory full.
Okay, thank you again. I wonder if I should have bothered putting on the like ship drills. I don't really know where I'd put it on. I suppose I could put it on in front of that light, depending on how the
Inventory full.
conveyors are thing. I don't think there is any conveyors at the front actually. You can check. There is one. Yeah, so we could put one at the front. Not sure how that would have held up. There we go. And the last 899. Ice. There we go. So we press F, press Y. And hope that 21% hydrogen is enough to get us there. Oh, we've gone up to 25, so we've still got enough ice to be upping our hydrogen while burning it. So I think we've got enough then. If it's going up. Oh, we can see the bubble already. Okay, so that's not too bad. And the gravity's dropping. I'd love to be able to see the like height above the ground thing you used to be able to see in SE1 at some point. Because boy is the gravity level dropping quite substantially. But I suppose we are doing 3 times faster than we would be in SE1 as well. But if it drops to 0, that means the space is only 20 kilometers up in this one. We'll get to 0G. Oh. Loading issue again. So that might just be my computer. My computer's good, but not that good. It might also just be for the campaign version that the gravity's that low, or that high, I suppose. I wonder if these bubbles work the same as the ones in SE. Like, if I fly straight at it, will you just, like, bounce? I kind of want to test it, but I also kind of really don't. We won't, just in case. I'm assuming it does, but if it doesn't, that would be bad, and I haven't saved yet. Oh, yeah, we get to use connectors now. Okay, let's find a place to park. Well, it's telling us where it wants to park. Over here. Is that a parking spot, or is that just the center? That's just the center of the station. I'm going to park here, then. It looks similar, but like a mix of the stations you get in SE1. I quite like it, actually. Like a mix of a couple of the different ones you can see. So we find, where is the connector's right at the front. Okay. There we go. Press Y, and we press... I'm not sure if I should be pressing Y, actually. Yep, so we press P to connect to the grid. There we go. So now let's go inside. I might need to come back out and turn this on. But we are at 0G, so apparently, at least in the campaign mode, the gravity only lasts up to 20 kg up.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Why is the sound coming so much stronger through my right ear? It's even doing the same on the audio channel. I thought it was direction. No, but it's always through the right ear. Is it my... Well, since it's doing the game, it's not like it's my headphones specifically. Odd. Anyway, congrats! Oh, or contracts, not congrats. Woo! Dyslexia for the win again! I thought that... Oh, it does say congratulations afterwards, but it says contracts first. And I've somehow confused the two. Congratulations on reaching Valation Station. I like the name. When you are ready, access the contract terminal and help expand humanity's reach across the Almagest, one sector at a time. There's currently only 2 sectors, but thank you. Completing all contracts in a sector will unlock the next. Alrighty. So let's start the contracts. And again, I still agree with Yvonne. Leaving him there is kind of rude. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a few essential blocks, it's... Wow. They're almost done, but they're going to give it to me for finishing it up a little bit. How nice. I get 15% from that, and renewable energy tier 2. But I think we're going to leave that there, actually. Because as fun as this is, I don't actually know how much longer it is, and I think starting our first contract would be a great way to start the next episode. I don't know if the sound's a bug. It's actually starting to really bother me. It's only coming through the right ear. I'm assuming it's a bug. I have been having sound bugs actually quite consistently throughout the game. properly. I don't know if it's me or the game, but it hasn't been that inconsistent. So, they keep changing, so I'm assuming it's me. But anyway, we got some unknown signals. We haven't had one of those yet. Seen a couple when I've been playing through creative mode, but okay. Sorry, I'm getting excited and running all over the place. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here because it's 2:30 already, and hopefully I can get this edited in half an hour and uploaded. And if I can't, this is going out late. But thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye! Okay, so I really wanted to know the answer to the question, what happens if you hit the station at full speed? So I've just saved, and here we go. Oh, whoops, hit the mouse. Come on, what happens? Is it going to explode? Or is it just going to bounce? It just bounces. Okay, there you go, that's the answer.